sick.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Got to be responsive. Okay, sound was a bit of a problem, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The sound was a bit.
Yeah, there was a lot of people in the other room making loads of noise.
So we had sound spilling over from another area.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's going to cause quite a few problems, isn't it? Do you notice how quickly sound can really
That's why we didn't want
screw
dialogue
up
as
your
well.
production?
It's not reason.
We were originally going to.
The dialogue sometimes a bit weird.
Yeah. So wherever dialogue is important, you really got to make sure that you are in a sort of controlled environment, don't you, in terms of sound. So that was a big thing, wasn't it? And of course the conversation was crucial to understanding it, wasn't it? So the devil, that's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Devil offering a deal.
Yeah.
Okay. What else? Oh, yeah.
I thought when you did the editing, the music of like when he signed the contract, that was really good.
Yeah, when he
the
drops
sound
the
went
pen.
up because when he
Drops the pen and
yeah, that was quite effective. I thought.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was actually the actual audio itself or if it was edited, but when the devil spoke at that one point, like when he was talking about selling the soul, I quite like the sort of the voice effect that was going on there. I'm
Yeah,
not sure if that was
perfect.
actually intentional or not.
Yeah, there's his normal voice, and then we took the audio and then dropped it in pitch and had it playing at the same time. So again, that was only when the devil character was speaking. So it was like it was also to show like who was the devil in that situation as well, not just to
Right.
help you out a little bit, but it just sounded cool as well.
It sounded a bit more sort of lispy than normal.
Yeah.
In literature, the devil's often represented by a snake, isn't it? And a snake is meant to have this quite seductive,
Oh yeah.
lispy sort of sound. So, I don't know. I wonder whether that was something that you tried to do.
Just wet in bowl.
Fair enough.
Okay. Anything else that we liked or didn't?
It was just me who noticed it, but when you did your first shot, some of your lighting seemed to change.
We have no idea what happened there. That wasn't we didn't put that intentionally, like the video it was probably you. But when we watched the videos back, that particular cut was really weird, like the lighting went weird. Yeah, that's how it just turned out for some reason.
Yeah.
So I think Ted was messing around with lights, but no idea.
Right. Yeah, it is. I mean, that's another thing you've got to think about is when you move the camera, often the light will change and the lights of entering the camera will also change. So bear that in mind as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
No, the match in action was good.
Yeah. Yeah, and the sound of it as well with that pen was quite sort of abrupt, wasn't it? So
Yeah.
maybe a bit of a start. Good.
I quite liked how the very start there was the candid angle and the music in the background, so you knew that something bad was going to happen.
Yes. Yeah.
Some bad
So
music.
just creating meaning through those angles. There was actually some quite interesting angles used. You hadn't thought about that, hadn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Had you thought about sort of using any other sort of props or sort of ways of creating this idea that it was the
We
devil?
were, but we didn't have much time to sort it all out.
Yeah.
It's because we was running out of time. We needed to get all the resources together.
Yeah.
We did have some we was going to get like a suit jacket and tie, like a black suit jacket and a red tie,
Yeah.
to show them dressed up, but we couldn't get it. So.
We also kind of had problems with Jack not being able to come in half the time because of his
Jack's
leg.
having surgery, so he's not
Yes.
available.
Yeah. But in terms of the brief, it was much more according to what was on the brief, wasn't it? You played around with the idea a little bit that you've got this the devil and this deal going on, but other than that, you had the room, you had somebody coming in, sitting down.
Yeah, the story is
changing
very
tiles,
much
shot
exactly
by
the
shot.
same. Nothing really changed.
Yeah.
What was happening.
Observed 180-degree rule. Yeah, even though you did some sort of angle changes.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's good. Okay. Sorry, Frank?
Didn't you intend on doing it in the hall?
Yeah, thought we could. I asked them, and they said that they couldn't change all the lights around because they're doing production, so they couldn't mess around with the lights and stuff because that's what we was intending to do, but they let us. probably had to find other means.
Okay. Any other comments? No? Okay. So,